Hello. This video clip is created for our nursing ASN program students. And as ASN students, you probably have done some basic researches in other classes, like some general ed and lower level nursing classes. You know that what kind of resources to go, probably. Like we always suggest our students, our primary resource for academic research is Galileo. And when you do academic research, you should always keep in mind what's important for the resources you use for your academic research. Okay, we all know academic research is a serious study, not just for fun. It can be fun depending on the subject you're doing research, but it's not just for fun. Okay, you should always use reliable, legit resources. Of course, we know Galileo is a managed database, so when you are doing research inside Galileo, you almost feel worry-free knowing resources are reliable there. But you should feel free to use outside the box resources. Just have to, keep in mind, you got to use your analysis, evaluate the website you're using, and make sure they are reliable and legit. Ask yourself questions like, who wrote it and what kind of education experience do they have? Are they legit and reliable? And I've created this little simple file, and you guys can request for it, okay? And as a nursing student, we probably use some research guide. We create a guide for almost each program we have in the college. Like, for example, for your nursing, if you scroll down A through Z, we have an ASN research guide here. And the article tab, we list all the databases inside Galileo that's good for ASN program, like a CINO, and Science Direct, all this. And in the web resources, we list what we think they're reliable. That's outside box of Galileo. You can find your own, but again, you got to use your judgment, make sure they are reliable, all right? And the books tab, again, is for books. We have library catalog link here. We have example and books and ebooks for nursing study. And doesn't mean we only limited have this. This is just for quick example, all right? And of course, the video, again, is this visual material we subscribe, a database called Films on Demand, sometimes, especially for nursing and medical assistant, this kind of program, some visual material can be very good for research, okay, because they're visualized and seems easier to follow. And writing, citing, again, this tab is in every guide that give you more of a reference, quicker guides for APA, MLA. You can reference it and Purdue out if you have more complicated questions for citing, writing. And those are for the, this guide is created for nursing. Now, nursing research is medical research is not just for case study, okay? It should be evidence-based research or evidence pyramid. You probably saw this figure somewhere or in your other class. You have concept with this pyramid figure, and there is another term called PICO, P, patient, I, intervention, C, comparison, O, outcome. Apply those concepts when you do research and keep them in mind, okay? Now, in the research guide, there are some other very good guides I wanted to mention to you is like a citation guide. For example, for APA or MLA paragraph, starting from second line, you should create a hanging indent. If you forgot how to, in this guide, it teaches you to how to, okay? We also list some quick guides for APA, MLA, Chicago style, whichever you use for from your instructor's requirement, okay? So check this one out if you haven't too. And there's another thing is if you click English composition and literature, there's a little tab for annotated bibliography. Some of the instructors told me that you you guys, when you do your research paper, you're required to create an annotated bibliography, not just reference list bibliography. You also need to add annotation. And if you not sure how to do it, this will give you some, information resources, like a quick guide, how, and examples how to do annotated bibliography, all that stuff. And now this, I just want to address that, the research guide probably should be the first resource, the tool you should go when you do your research. All right. Now, again, even on the library front page, we list all the contact information for all the librarians, the phone number, email, even you can walk by, and we also have appointment at Student Success Center website. You can make a tutorial appointment with librarians. Also, inside any of this guide, we have on the right side, we have this little chat bubble. You can use, if you have questions, you need help, and first probably a bot will talk to you with FAQs. If you feel that's not enough, it's going to link you to a live chat. And don't hesitate to reach out for help. We are here, to help you, and especially for some online students, don't feel isolated at home. You can always reach out for help, okay? And that's just a quick tutorial for ASN students. We are here again. Be sure to ask for help. Okay, wish you all great study in ASN program at Lanier Tech.